won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, loot is back. Blame it on that. The hood call it looting. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life.
All it's true is win.
You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop, so would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The Dynamo. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell
there.
you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And so it's Cleveland with it.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Antetokounmpo. His three-pointers off the mark. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's James. Shot is off. Good D by Parker.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the Bucks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good. And it's 7 points for LeBron. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Carter Williams kicks to Bayless. Parker passes to Carter Williams. And it's Bayless in the corner. 5 to shoot. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his teams.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Left side, Love. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's Kevin Love with the triple. Love's got 6 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here is Bayless, covered by Smith. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The Bucks working the ball around. Parker dishes to Carter Williams. And that one goes long.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Bayless. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now, around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Dellavedova. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there for Mayo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Vasquez running. Middleton can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Off target with his 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Now the pass to Shumpert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Middleton the pass to Vasquez. The feed now to Henson. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Henson's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. Up 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And he gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Middleton on the wing. Goes back up. Good on the jump shot. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the Bucks with some changes. Monroe comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for O.J. Mayo. When you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Right.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
The Bucks making a switch here. Parker's checked in. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah.
At the line for two.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And for Kyrie Irving in his first postseason with the Cavs, and up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
The drive by James. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this?
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he dunks it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
LeBron dishes to Irving. James kicks to Irving. And here's Love from the arc. They grab their own miss. And James throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Thompson in the corner. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Dishes it to Carter Williams. Monroe outside. Antetokounmpo again. James. Monroe, the pass to Bayless. Carter Williams kicks to Bayless. The second chance effort. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Out to Smith. From deep 3-point range. Bayless grabs the board. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bayless. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 19 points and also an assist.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Jared Bayless. And it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Bucks trail by 6.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Jefferson passing to Mozgov. The drive by Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And the basket good. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
No good from Fry.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
To tie. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's a pick by Love. Thompson throws it down with the quick putback jam. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Bayless kicks to Parker. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Parker's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Back to Carter Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Vasquez in for Jared Bayless. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. The dish to Carter Williams. Cavaliers leading. Cleveland moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year. How about going from the bottom of the barrel to a 6th-place finish in that Eastern Conference?
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Jefferson has a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Jefferson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And for the Bucks, a lot of their improvement came, Greg, as you're talking about, in their play against the Eastern Conference. They went 30 and 22, Clark, against the rest of the conference.
A nice step for a young team, but you look at it more closely. Basically, the Bucks beat teams they should have beaten, but you know, Kevin, the good teams do that consistently, so a good step for them.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for the Bucks. And slam dunk by Henson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
That's good. He changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mozgov's shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Mayo, the pass to Middleton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Middleton's got 7 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Matthew Dellavedova.
And he sinks the second. Milwaukee with the ball. Got it off in time. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. The Bucks trail. We've got Channing Frye. Amon Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. No luck. Jefferson with some nice D. Here's Dellavedova. On the wing, Shumpert. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Takes a 3. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 7 points for Amon Shumpert. Mayo kicks to Monroe. Here's Antetokounmpo. With some arc. He lays it in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Dellavedova. Guarded by Mayo. From past the arc. And it's Matthew Dellavedova with the 3.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Amon Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. He also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Carter Williams again serving. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Jabari Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really two different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately needed it, timely, opportunistic basketball.
And it really couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, they've got to take even more chances on defense now. Try to get some more of those steals to start the break.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And still, I don't know that anyone can define what Giannis's position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that could end up being the best fit.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Prior to last season, Giannis was experimenting with the point guard position for stretches during the summer league.
Well, you know, Kevin, he's just the type of guy whose size and length really allow him to guard every position.
True.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. Thompson right side. 6 on the shot clock. Irving dishes to Smith. Irving passes to Smith. They get it back. James. Love kicks to James. Back to Love. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead. Carter Williams against LeBron. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And being that close to the hoop, and really he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Parker. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a game for Parker. 9 points and the 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Carter Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. LeBron drives in. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Left side, Love. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Back to Antetokounmpo. Cleveland's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Love outside. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Smith for 3. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Nobody near Parker. And the shot is long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Deflects the pass to the left wing. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
Here's on to Tacumbo. Thompson with the rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 6. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked